In Miss Monson's class, I had a story called Little Bear, and my name's Simon, and I'll read the original first. So, once upon a time, a little bear started hibernation. A couple hours later, she woke up. Her mom was still asleep. She did not know what to do, so she went outside and said hello. Nobody answered. She was scared. She started to eat the leftover food. A few minutes later, her mom woke up. So, here's the cover I made for this story, and I'll read my version. Once upon a time, a little bear started hibernation. She was only a few months old, and this was her first winter. It was Christmas 2017, way up in the Cascade Mountains. As the snow started piling up outside of the den, the little bear dozed off. She didn't sleep peacefully, however, like her mother was. She tossed and turned the whole night. A couple hours later, she woke up. She thought she heard something moving outside of the den. Her mom was still asleep. She did not know what to do, so she went outside and said hello. Nobody answered. Snow was already covering the open to the safety of her den. She was scared. She started to eat the leftover food. All of the stored food was gone, but the little bear was still hungry. She started to panic as she had never been alone before and had no idea what to do. She decided to venture out to find food. The trails had all been covered by snow at this point. Walking down the White Mountain, the little bear felt very small, insignificant, and vastly alone. She searched through the bushes for berries, but the frost had left the branches bare long before the snow had started to fall. She felt helpless. She kept walking, growing more and more hungry, until she found a river. Ice was already forming on the banks, but she decided to look for food anyways. She waded out as far as she could into the cold water and searched for fish. She saw nothing for an hour, so she continued upstream. Finally, at a bend in the river, under a huge pine tree, she caught a small trout. It wasn't enough to fill her up, but it gave her the energy to keep going. She felt proud of herself for catching her own food. She couldn't wait to tell her mother. When she thought of her mother, she remembered how far she had gone from the den. How would she ever find the way back to the den with the snow covering her tracks? Once again, she started to panic and sat against the pine tree. Perched way up in the tree, an old eagle watched her cry. This eagle had lived on the mountain for 20 years. He recognized her as the new cub of a mother bear who lived on the mountain. He flew down to her and asked her what was wrong. I left my den, but now I don't know how to get back, and I'm scared. Eagle took pity in her and realized that he would have to help her. Well, little bear, I happen to know the way and would be glad to guide you. The little bear felt less lonely with the eagle. I would appreciate a lot if you would help me. Eagle motioned for her to follow and began to fly up the mountain. Little bear made sure not to fall behind, and as soon as she looked out to the massed range of peaks, the fear she felt before was replaced with a feeling of wonder and excitement. She started to recognize some of the features and knew she was getting closer to home. A few minutes later, her mom woke up. When she realized the little bear wasn't in the den, she started to worry and dug her way through the snow out into the light. Just as her eyes adjusted to the brightness, she saw the eagle soaring over her and the little bear following close behind. She felt a huge rush of relief and hugged her cub. It must have been so scary for you out there on your own, the mother said. It was at first, but then I started to realize that even when I felt most alone, there are others who are there to help me. Eagle landed next to him, down. The little bear looked at him and said, "Thanks to you, I don't feel so lonely out here anymore. Thank you." The eagle bowed his head and told the little bear that if she ever needed help, he would always be there. Mother bear thanked him again and he flew off. Mother bear and her cub returned to the den for their hibernation. The little bear now slept deep and peacefully now, knowing she wasn't so alone.